Okay, so today's date is April 2nd. It's 11:02, and we're at the RTCC, the Real-Time Crime Center at the Main. And this is in reference to case 140023683. And present in the room, if you could state your name for me.
Sarah Masek.
S-A-R-A?
S-A-R-A-H.
Okay. And
M-A-S-E-K.
Okay. And your date of birth, Sarah?
May 7th, 1969.
Okay. And a good phone number for you? You have a work phone?
No, but
that's fine.
710-5869.
Okay. Okay, if you could...
oh, wait. Yeah, I'm sorry. 768-4822. Let's use that instead.
768-4822?
Yeah, that's my work phone.
Okay.
I'm used to giving out my cell phone.
Okay, very good. Okay, so we were given some typed out documents of, I guess you guys were asked to look at the video from the Foothills incident.
Yes.
And if you could tell me what you did in reference to what you were requested to do.
Sure. I looked at 2 videos. One was for Justin Rigelio.
Okay.
And the other was Michael Monette. And I just recorded what they said on the video, what I could make out from what they said.
So those were the only 2 that you did?
Yes.
Okay. So... You know, I'm going to give you these papers, and if you can look and pull out the ones that you did, that would be great. Okay, so you handed me Michael Monette and Justin Rogelio. Okay, so...
Yeah, we're good. Okay. He'll be down here. I'll give him everything he needs. Yeah, but if I need any more directions, I'm just going to touch base with you to make sure we're not duplicating work or anything. Does that work? I know. So I'm thinking.
Okay, so I'm looking through these just to see. It appears up to some point you are quoting what you hear, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then at 9:36, it says, here's the subject changed clothing and now has a thick sweater on and can't use tasing. What do you mean by here's that subject? Are you hearing that? Someone said that?
Yeah. He was asked by an officer. Let's see. I heard the mic.
I think they're
Here's that subject change. Oh, I probably didn't. It was hard to get it verbatim, but basically the idea was that he was mentioning to another officer, or another officer mentioned to him. Yeah, another officer mentions to him that he has thick clothes. He changed his sweater, and so he had a thick sweater on, and that's why they weren't doing the tasing.
What do you mean by I heard the mic? Is that a quote?
Yes.
Or, okay.
I tried to put it in italics if it were.
Okay.
If it's something that I heard.
Okay. And I appreciate that's what we're
Some
trying to
of
figure
these,
out what
yes.
you meant by, okay.
Yeah. It's not very, it's probably not as consistent as it.
That's okay. He's walking closer face to face. Okay, he's at 0039. He's walking closer face to face. Subject threatening to harm the dog. To harm the dogs is what the officer hears. So are you seeing this? Can you translate this for me at 0039? What you mean by that?
I think all of this is what he's hearing.
What
He's
Monette
walking
is
closer
hearing?
face to face. Yeah. Subject threatening to harm the dogs is what the officer hears. I think he's hearing this over the mic.
So I don't want to know. I don't. And so let's.
Some of it's also
so you
what
could
he's
hear
hearing
that. How do you know he heard that?
From other, because from his what he was hearing over the radio.
Okay, so is it safe to say that this is what you heard over the
Some of
radio
it's
from
what-
his video, because we don't want to
Yes.
say what he heard?
That's true. Yes. Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. So you hear over Officer Monette's radio someone saying he's walking closer face to face?
Harm.
Is that correct, or?
Honestly, I don't recall.
Okay, that's okay.
I don't recall for that how that one was. If it's that he's saying it or if he's hearing it.
Okay.
I don't remember.
And then subject threatening to harm the dogs is what the officer hears. So you heard that. Is
Yeah,
that correct?
That's what I did hear. Yeah.
Okay.
If
And when
I
you
put
say
what he
he's,
hears.
we don't know who he is.
Right.
Okay. Okay, I bet we'll hit the rock, says Monette. Okay. $6.59 says stuff down here, cargo pant. Is that something that you heard?
Yes.
And then
That's what I heard
707, what a
him say.
nightmare.
Yes.
You heard someone say that?
Yes.
Was it?
I believe it was Manette.
Okay. At 9:54, which one? Oh, it was like BA. What's BA?
I believe that's what Boyd was referring to himself as, Ba.
Okay, so someone said this. Which one? Oh, it was like Ba.
Yeah, I think he was responding to someone.
Okay. Goes in ambulance. You're watching the video and you see him get put in the ambulance. Is that what this means?
Yes.
At 23:18.
And Manette,
UNM,
the nurse
right?
said- And yeah.
Yeah, all upper body. Who says the all upper body? Do you know?
I believe Manette did.
Okay. And when you put goes in ambulance?
That's him. Manette went into the ambulance.
Okay.
How is this different than we did not have the original copy? Why does chain of custody even what? Chain of custody.
What's woo woo at 25:54? Helping the ambulance.
I
You're in
don't
the
know.
ambulance going to UNMH.
Oh, whoa. Excuse me. He said, whoa, whoa, because there was some movement in the ambulance.
Okay.
Yes. Not woo. Whoa.
Okay.
Was it a copy of what they had to indicate the original? It doesn't.
Okay, you want Ba. You like Ba. Yeah, call him Ba. He liked, so you said that's what he liked to be called?
I'm sorry, what?
Right here at 1.
That's what he's saying. You want Bob? Because the other people in the ambulance were asking, what's his name, what's his name? And he said, or he, something along those lines, and then he said, you want Ba, you like Ba. Yeah, I'll call him Ba.
Okay, so Boyd liked to be called Ba, is that correct?
That's what he was referring to himself as, through what I heard from
Okay.
from him in the video.
Okay, and do you think Monette was saying that?
Manette was saying that.
Okay. Okay, and then at 5:25, let's see, ambulance driver says, looks like the gunshot is more of an abrasion. The entrance went through the arm. Is that still the ambulance driver that you're...
Yes.
you're kind of quoting.
Yes.
And then Monette says, yeah, I wasn't right there. Yeah, he had time. They were starting to get the dog up too. I was like 50 yards from him. That's Monette?
Yeah.
Okay. He was telling us bah. Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
And I really do need to say it was, some things were a little garbled, and so
Sure.
it's not verbatim all the time, although I, you know,
Right.
so if I didn't understand it, I did say things like unclear.
Okay. And then Justin Rogelio. So an on-flex video. What do all these mean?
This
To you.
is the original way I started it out with the video name and the counter location, and then I switched it and I just put the video name and then the time, like what you saw on Monette's, and I believe I started that on this. Oh no, yeah, and then I just put the time.
Okay.
So it's this.
Okay.
Same
So
setup.
it's 00 officers
Yes.
driving and 043.
Right.
You have officer removing rifle from trunk of vehicle. Is that what you're seeing in the
That's
video?
what I'm seeing from his
From
lapel
Justin's
camera.
lapel.
Yes.
Who said that? Guys, don't listen to what they're saying, okay? They are getting their shit from somebody else who's getting their shit.
Okay, hold on one second. I'm going to stop the tape just because there's a lot of background noise,
Sure.
and it's 11:14. Okay, we are back on tape. It's 11:15. And let's see if I have any other questions for Rogelio's.
Nobody's reviewing the web letter. Okay. All right. Now, I need to get shit done.
Okay, all right. I think I understand how you transcribed it. If I have any more questions, we can always meet again.
Okay.
And I appreciate your time. Okay, we'll conclude this interview. It is 11:15.